Hey everyone, for the past couple of days, I was just chewing on, God's provision and just how there's many ways that He does provide. And, when I first started trusting Him, I thought there was a black and white way of Him doing that. And I'll get to that point later on. But when I met my wife, she was just telling me, just how she, to her, I believe God's provision was supplying her with cleaning jobs and stuff if she needed cash or whatever it was for, a certain bill. And at that time I was like, you know what? It's black and white in trust with God. And I would believe to a point it is, and this is the point I'm talking about, where what if you don't have any jobs lined up, and God closes the door there? What will you do at that point? Can you trust God fully for Him to, supply all your needs? Or are you going to be frantic? But let's just say that He doesn't close the doors. Let's say that, He does supply you with jobs to pay your bills. I know in Scripture it says that He gives us the breath in our bodies, and He also supplies us with the strength to be able to do our jobs. That's another, facet of God's provision. He can easily take the strength away from us, to where we can't take care of what we need with our own strength. So we depend on God not only for the strength to be able to do certain things, but also when our hands are tied and we can't work. And that was really tested with the shot, with some people. And there's a lot of people that refuse to go into work because they didn't want to get the shot. 1 second, I'm getting something. So, even personally, with me doing the whole Uber Eats deliveries, I can understand my wife's position. And it helped me to understand, God's words, even better, where we rely on God's strength to get by. For the other day, I was I was doing deliveries, and I was like, Lord, I want to pay up on this, this bill that we have, to try to stay on top of it. With Uber Eats deliveries, you can, you get paid every day whenever you work, so you can pay bills quickly. So, I was just asking God. I said, Lord, I ask for your provision to be able to pay up on this bill. And He gave me a few deliveries to be able to do that. So, He gives us the strength to do it. He gives us the opportunities. But like I said, regarding God's provision, what if He closes those doors? Can we make that transition into trusting Him solely? There's a friend of mine that, God gives him jobs to do. And, I gave him a prophetic word regarding, his situation, because he had to move. And there's a lot going on in his life right now. And so God more or less told him that He was going to provide for him. And, I guess he's learning in so many ways that what can you do, when you don't have the funds to be able to get another place. You have to trust God. And of course, then the financially focused people of the world will be quick to point out what you're doing wrong, how you're not supposed to, how you're supposed to save and do this and do that. But I told them, I said, these people that say that, what happens if their brook dries up? They lose the funds that they're saving up on. You're saving money in your bank account. What happens if a hacker gets in there and steals it all? Well, you're lost. You're out of luck. What if you go on a job and prior you're judging those for not working and for not having the great pay job that you do? Well, what happens if you walk in one day and you find out your job has been dried up? You no longer have it. So God can touch the pride that's in each and every person. If they're so quick to look down on other people, He can dry up their ground, their brook. So, it's that thing we must remember, that God is the source of all things. We can't forget that God gives and God takes away. So we all must be humble. We all must be willing to, give to those that are in need and stuff like that, never forgetting that. But also that, we can't be prideful in our jobs. We must look to Him solely. Because what if He closes the door for the jobs that, we're looking for? I just tried the Starbucks pineapple passion fruit with lemonade. First taste of it tastes like an armpit. Man, I don't know if I'll get that again. I was just thirsty. Would have been better just getting water, but... So, I just wanted to share that with you, and pray that whatever I had said had blessed you. And, let's trust God together. Thanks for watching.